there, everybody. Welcome back to the Funnel Games. We are so excited to have you. This is the elimination day. So day number 1, we showed everybody what the funnel is. Day 2, we gave everybody 24 extra hours in order to edit the funnel according to Russell's training. Day number 3, we whittled it down to the top 10. And day number 4, today, we're going to whittle it down to the top 4. So we've been running traffic to this for the last 24 hours. We're going to show you exactly what's winning. And we want to talk a little about what we're seeing that's winning. That's really, really cool. But we also want to give a thank to everybody who's competed so far. So far, I've seen the results. Susan has not seen the top 10 yet. Or top 4. So this is going to be, super fun. Really quick, before we jump in.
Yeah.
If I can just say thank you to everybody who's put in all the work in order to compete on this. There's so much effort that you guys have put in order to be here. And I want to say thank you. We appreciate it. And we're going to take this to the next level and continue to support you. So number 1, if you guys are looking for a funnel builder, you need to go to funnelbuilder.com and see all these amazing builders that have been participating and then are inside of the program. And if you want to join them and become certified, funnelbuilder.com is where you can do that. Now, today is elimination day.
I'm nervous. I'm sure all of you are too that are still in it, not in it. But okay, so today we're going down to the top 4. But yes. I don't know if you said this already, but before we do, we wanted to actually go through all of the top 10 funnels. We're going to show them here on the screen. Would you guys like us to do that? Would you like to see them if you haven't had the chance to see them? I don't even know where we would have seen them, but
no, we've hid them. And so we're using different URLs, different organizations. There was some really fun tech that we did in the background to make sure that this is going to be spectacular. But you may not see it unless you're clicking on ads and things like that. So why don't we go ahead and go through all of the 10 funnels that have been competing in the last 24 hours and kind of give you an idea of all the things we were testing so that way you can see how it works. Let's go ahead and start with funnel number 1.
Yep. Okay. So we're going to have agency coach. This is AJ Rivera, Mike Schmidt, and Gabor Kristen. So let's go ahead and go through it. We can show you what their funnel looks like. So why don't you talk about this?
Yeah, absolutely. So they have a giant call to action of the 20K worth of Dan Kennedy marketing training for free. It's a different call to action than we've done in the past. And they have this kind of hero's journey at the top. As we continue to scroll down, you're going to see we have testimonials at the top. These are different testimonials than we've had in the past that are up at the top. So this is a revisioning of all of the assets. This is taking the assets and saying, now let's try something totally different with this, which is really, really nice. You come down, you see all these little testimonials throughout. And you got some fun animations with Dan Kennedy will talk and his head will pop open and there's gold magically in there. And then they break down the offer very similar to what we've seen on the page before. But it's, once again, just reimagined with a totally different design, new assets, organization. I like the red and the blue. There's a lot that the team agency coach did in order to make this stand out and be unique, but at the same time be familiar enough that it's not too jarring for customers when they come into
like that.
This. Yes, I love this. Yeah, this is really, really cool. What can you say? What can you expect if you say yes today? And it has a journey of what's going to happen every single step of the way. This is cool.
That's awesome.
I love that. That's almost something that we're going to model here afterwards, right? Like that. Okay. All right, then they show the stack, nice and easy. So that is funnel number 1, and that is from Agency Coach, and so that's their team. Now, really quick, we're going to go in the order of alphabetical. So this is Agency Coach. The next one we're going to talk about is Brandon Henry. Brandon Henry is on the Media Whales. He's doing some really cool stuff with e-com analytics right now, which is really, really cool. But let's go ahead and go to his funnel really quick.
So actually, the interesting thing that I learned about his funnel after yesterday. It looks, so we've got the awesome headline. Not a whole lot has changed on the top. I know that he did edit the video.
Yes.
But if you see that green button right there, instantly reveal Dan and Russell's sales letter. So at first it appears like it's a short form page, but if you click on that button, it actually opens up like the whole rest of the page. So if you keep scrolling down it, we do have the offer stack that's on there before you click that button, and then they can start. But then everything, go ahead and click on that button for us, and then scroll back down. It opens it up, so it's all that we were used to seeing on the original page is there. I think with a few tweaks, but I thought that was interesting because it's like you kind of have both options. Do you want to just get it? Are you done? You don't need any more convincing, or you want to click this button and then read it, but you don't have to get hit with maybe possibly being overwhelmed at the beginning.
Exactly. Now there's somebody else that did something very similar. I don't know if you guys were in cahoots or anything, but it's really, really cool. Absolutely love that one. So Brandon, thank you for giving us that amazing design and really cool customer journey. So next, we're going to talk, has a really cool funnel here, and it stands out. It's entirely different from anything that we've seen in the past, but it follows the ads. So we have ads, and we gave you guys images of the ads. She took the ads design and said, we're just going to double down on it. So lots of fun animations, very different design.
I like the bright colors.
All the way through.
I mean, yeah, like you said, the green at the top matches the ad. So I was expecting, I don't know how it did. I don't know the results, but I was expecting this one to do well. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens.
Yep, this will be interesting. And as you scroll down through the rest of it, it's all very pop design. It's a really cool style. Like, I want this style guide. I want to save it and I want to keep it for forever because it's so clean. But at the same time, it pops just enough. So Brooke, absolutely beautiful design. Well submitted. We love seeing it. Next, who should we talk about?
Okay, next up is Donna O'Leary. This one's fun. I was taking a look at this one. So Donna, there we go. You can see it just right on the thumbnail. Yeah, we've got the video. So she did some edits to this video, which was really cool. The thing that I noticed the most was she had captions, big, like chunky captions on this video. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think about that. And then she did redesign a lot of the page. So we've got, I think this is also the one. Yeah, she's got cool new graphics that didn't exist. Yeah, really awesome. This is like the stack, but it's a really nice graphic. And I think that she added in some extra testimonials, if I'm not remembering wrong, that weren't on there before. But yeah, it's
a beautiful design. It's a beautiful design. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, there are a ton of testimonials on there.
Yeah. So Donna, you did a beautiful job. We absolutely love it. Next competitor is going to be Eduardo Beltran. Now, Eduardo of Linchpin Integrators, this is an interesting funnel too, because it does very similar to what Brandon did. So, but it's almost hidden, which is really, really cool. Yeah. So the weird timeless marketing principles to transform your business. Very unique headline here. I like it. It's a little long, but it's really, really cool. I love the highlight of timeless. And as you scroll down, you're going to see like, this is a very short page. You're like, oh, this is cool. But if you go just underneath the button, there's some text right there that says, you know what, I don't want it, but tell me more. And when you click on that, then the entire page just blows up. And I love to keep scrolling. Yeah. Yes.
Very cool.
And it's nice and clean. I love how all of this is organized. Also, the way that he did the stack was different. I liked showing the stack image at the top and then showing both pieces. It gives customers a little bit more pre-frame of what it is you're seeing and why you're seeing it. So very clean, absolutely love it. Really cool design here. And this one was a heavy competitor, so it was absolutely fun. So good stuff.
All right, I think you better take the next one.
I should take the next one. I'm going to take the next one. The next one is Geek Out. We might know somebody on the stage who's here, but Andrea, Susan, Dan, and Nicole built out this funnel, and this is a seasonal focus. So you have a Christmas traditional face talking to you that was built with AI that talks about the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future, and invites them on this journey. And it's all holiday designed, which is really, really pretty. All the images aren't squished. They're organized very nicely, all the banners. And I love it was like full theme redesign.
Well, one of the things that we did was the part that we just scrolled past, where it was the red with the ribbons on the top. One of the things that we changed was so those are all the products that are in the 2 columns on the original page. And we were like, that made sense. So we broke them up and did it horizontal instead.
They feel like individual presents now. So
yeah.
I like it.
And then quick shout out to Madison Doherty, who isn't officially on our slide, but she's the one that made the video. So, yes.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And then the rest of the page, we put it on like theme, but the rest of it is pretty much the same as the original, as far as copy goes.
Yeah. And a couple of different flourishes here and there, but like it is that full page. It is long. So many assets went into this. If you guys built out your competitive funnel and you were doing the exact same thing, like you guys know exactly what that is, there was a lot of effort put into this funnel as well as into everyone's funnel who built out the full page. So beautiful design, absolutely love it. And it's really, really cool. All right.
Awesome. All right. Next up is Cohen DeWitt. This one is interesting and I love it. I really love it. So it's like newspaper / sales letter style. I like the breaking news on it. Teach the kids. I love that. So really bright colors. Love the gradient. One of the things that I noticed on here, just quickly scrolling through it, is I think that Cohen rewrote almost all of the copy on this one.
Feels like it.
Because there's like definitely like some subheadlines, but then even in the paragraphs, I was like, I don't remember that being on the page. So I think that he rewrote a lot of it. Definitely threw in some new testimonials, moved that video further down the page. It just is a really nice feeling, clean. We get that like bright, bold stuff at the top, but then it's like really nice and clean throughout the rest of the page.
Yep. Once again, a nice long page. It's interesting. Like we have a couple of ones that were short. The longer pages still seem to be the trend, and it seems to be going really, really well. So here, I like the Kennedy Brunson edge. It's unique. It's different. It was all rethought of, and it's absolutely beautiful contestant there from Cohen. So we appreciate you, Cohen. Absolutely, absolutely wonderful. Next, we're going to talk about Malia. Malia was one of the first people who succeeded in our design-a-thons that we do. And so Malia Burcham created this funnel from Funnel Fuse. And it's very similar to what we've seen in the past, but it's reorganized. We have Russell and Dan in the background in kind of transparent mode. And then as you scroll down, you're able to see everything organized just a little bit differently. And it highlights a couple of the unique things. Instead of making it all about one piece, she organized it differently. So that way you could see it in a different package, which was refreshing and a very beautiful design here. I love the arrows. Like each section has a really unique design. She's made sure that all the different pieces are good. I really liked this one. I liked scrolling through and being able to see like things pop up, things thrown around. It was a very clean, elegant design.
She definitely kind of rearranged some of the products there. Yeah, so I like seeing all the ones where you took a little bit of time and like rearranged things. Like, okay, let's see if this works better, if it's presented differently on the page. Yeah. Because that's really all that we could do because we can't change the offer.
And originally we had the 2-column, and she went and just took all of Russell's stuff and just put it below Dan Kennedy's stuff, which is a very interesting organization. I really liked it. All right.
All right. Next up is Michael Gall from DM Skills. This one is one of the more different ones. Yes. Because of just the layout. This is desktop mode. In mobile, it looks really, really good. So it's really good for mobile. The video gets put underneath that text at the top. It's really nice looking. I didn't look through this one that closely, so Ben, if you want to talk about that one.
It's a quick re-envisioning of everything. It makes everything so much cleaner, simpler. I'm going to say clean a lot of times. It's one of my favorite catchphrases. Words.
I really like how the offers are presented right here.
Yes, I love how the offer is presented. And I like how it takes it piece by piece, and it doesn't go like more than 3 or 4 paragraphs for each one. So it gives you just enough without taking up the entire page. It's very nice. This one I loved when you do move it over to mobile, it feels like it belongs in mobile. And so it's a very nice transition where the copy is not too long and you get lost in the copy. It feels almost like a Facebook news feed where you're scrolling through and you're able to see like image, text, and it keeps your attention long enough all the way through. So Michael, this was really, really cool. Oh, I love the guarantee redesign there. That was cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Really, really good.
All right. And then I believe last we have Michelle Hayes. So Michelle's design was a brilliant redesign that put everything into a vibrant orange at the top. And this is really cool. I like to create a ridiculous offer to maximize money in minimum time. You've got the same video here. And then as you scroll down, the color gradients do change. And so Michelle went absolutely crazy with this. And I really love being able to see how Michelle went and was confident in the colors that's put out.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome. And then I noticed a couple of things on here as we keep scrolling. So yeah, definitely colors. I like the different background colors to make it very obvious. Those are 2 different columns, 2 different strings of offers. So I appreciate that change a lot. And then I think, I'm trying to remember what's below this, but I think maybe Michelle added in some extra testimonials as well. I like her cuts on the photos and the videos are all really interesting to look at. I just really like the color scheme. This is another one of those where I'm like, oh, can I have the style guide? It's really awesome.
It's awesome to see how elegant people are able to get when they get to be creative. That challenge from Russell on day 2 that says, you know what, make this a little bit unique, make it different, go create something that that is going to be a true test, that you're going to see in the top 4 results. That becomes very important and very key. So Michelle, thank you so much. This is a beautiful, beautiful funnel. All right. So how did we list out who is going to be in the 4 places? So first off, I have the I have the names all mixed up, but that's all right. So we have first, second, third, and fourth, and then everyone that's below. So this is what's going to happen. We're going to reveal all the top 4 funnels step by step. I'm going to have you do the first one. And then what we're going to do is go through each of these. And first off, thank you to everybody who's competed so far. The first top 4 are ones that are performing extremely well. The top 3 are beating numbers that we haven't seen in the past, and that's spectacular. And so it became really close for 4th place here about an hour ago. I think we should start revealing. So first person that we should reveal is
Brooke Dro. Awesome. Congratulations, Brooke. Yep. That's up on the screen. I'm like, that's really tiny. I can't read it. Okay, so number 1, that's amazing. And this was the one that I was like, this one's got to perform well because the ads match. It's like that consistency going from ads to the funnel. In my mind, logically makes sense that it would convert better. So I really am excited for you, Brooke. Congratulations.
It's so cool. Being able to see how this worked out, especially like with the conversions, because we're tracking all this with conversions. We're seeing who's converting the most, who's converting the highest. That was very surprising. This is really, really cool, and it's blowing things out of the water. Absolutely love it. Way to go, Brooke.
All right.
Number 2 is going to be Agency Coach. So Agency Coach is in second place. Once again, Agency Coach's funnel looks something like this. It's somewhat similar to what Russell created originally in the funnel, but it also has those pieces with the customer journey, the rewritten headline, and it's all the different assets. So absolutely beautiful. Well done to Agency Coach. That is glorious. I'm going to do the 3rd one if you want to do the 4th one.
Okay.
Because the 3rd place is Team Geek Out.
Woohoo! We made it in.
Yep. So Team Geek Out is in 3rd place. Once again, beating numbers, doing an absolutely stellar job with this one. Now, I want to say the first one was such a radical redesign, and it follows the ads so well that it's working well. The second one is almost like it's similar, but the way the headline is organized makes it really, really, really high conversion. This one, I love the holiday theme. I think the holiday theme is just killing it.
And like the AI face, maybe that's our only saving grace right there.
Works great.
Awesome. Okay, next up in 4th place is Cohen DeWitt. Amazing. Yes, good job, Cohen. Okay, so this is his. I really love this one. This is awesome. It's interesting that 1st place and 4th place are using like totally different color schemes. And like drastically different and really bright. So congratulations, Cohen. I really, really love this one.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I know, so I didn't know results, but I knew from people saying it that it was really, really tight, like really tight. And like they didn't pull numbers officially until like right before we went live because it was so tight. So I think that means, you know, I think we're going to go through the rest of the places here in a minute, but everyone who's coming up, just know like your funnels are also doing like really, really great. Like if it's that close, I think you should really, really be proud of what you've done. So, and
the interesting thing is pay attention to hear of what happened with the top 4, how their design was oriented. When you're building your own funnel, when you're having a funnel builder build it for you, wherever you're at, make sure to note what's working extremely well with the top 4. We try to call them out as we see it. But for the rest of these beautiful designs, excellently well done. Just the conversion numbers are not as high. So coming in 5th place is Eduardo Beltran. Coming in to 6th place is Donna O'Leary. 7th is Michael Gall. 8th is Michelle Hayes. 9th is Brandon Henry. And number 10 is Malia Burcham. So everybody, thank you for competing. Now, here's what's going to happen over the next 24 hours. Everybody who's in 4th place, pay attention because we're going
through first. Fourth through first.
Thank you. We're going to throw you a curveball because we're going to do something a little bit different for you. So over the next 24 hours, we're going to be eliminating everybody that is from 5th place and below. So that way traffic's only going to be focused on your 4 funnels. And then tomorrow at the same time, so 24 hours from now, we will eliminate it down from 4 to 2. And you have a way to be able to take it up a next level. Do you want to talk about that?
Okay. All right. So we were just told that if you are in 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th place, you have from now 24 hours to go rebuild an entirely new one if you want, make tweaks if you want. I think that was the rules. Yeah, Kevin? Yeah. And get it submitted like same as always before the normal time, tomorrow, 12 Mountain Time. And what will happen is the top 2 can use that new submission when they become top 2. So all 4 places get to resubmit one, but the top 2 will get to decide if they want to use the new one for the remainder of the competition after tomorrow's elimination.
Yeah, it's a cool wild card, absolutely. Yeah. And it's going to be a really cool twist in organizing how this is all going to work, because you can, if you're in the top 4 and you redesign it, you're redesigning for the goal of the 2 spots. If you don't make it, then you've built it out and you can use that as an example piece of these 2 different redesigns or 2 different ideas, or this is the adjustment we would have made. You guys can talk about that. We'd love to hear about it for all the contestants and everybody who's put in there. Make sure you make some noise. Let everybody know what you've built. We want to see it. If you guys are looking for a funnel builder right now, look for those posts and look to go to funnelbuilder.com. And you can, number 1, find a funnel builder that's going to help your business. And number 2, if you want to get certified, you too can get certified at funnelbuilder.com in order to become a certified funnel builder in any number of 14 different certifications. So we've got a lot waiting for you on the other side. The team can attest to it, and the support there is spectacular. So go to funnelbuilder.com and we'll see you in 24 hours when we reveal the top 2.
It's getting good.
See you all later.
See ya.